Hi there, this is Shari Snyder. I wanted to share with you a very important key to the success that I've experienced, because I think that if you do this one simple thing, you can see outrageous things happen in your life as well. And I want to give a little bit of background about this faith board that we'll be talking about a lot here on this video. And one of my favorite quotes is, "Your dreams of reaching your goals should be so vivid that when you actually come close to that goal in life, you'll feel as if you've already lived it." That's so important. An important point about goals. There's no telling what you can do when you get inspired by them. There's no telling what you can do when you believe in them. And there's no telling what will happen when we act upon them. If you go to work on your goals will go to work on you. If you go to work on your plan will go to work on you. Whatever good things we build end up building us. Don't set your goals too low. If you don't need much, you won't become much. And we all have two choices. We can make a living, or we can design a life. So I think this is why I get so excited about doing faith boards. My first mentor and coach, Sean Murphy, in 2004 challenged me to create one of these. So the first thing I went out and got a picture of was an SUV. So I wanted to be able to earn the car bonus to get my company to buy me an SUV. Exactly what happened. Also wanted to become a senior director and walk the stage at my company's convention the following year, which was exactly what we did. Very happy day, just to see, wow, you really can achieve these goals. Let's see. Another goal that I set was to give my children a stay-at-home mom and a stay-at-home dad. And so when our son was 10 months old, my husband was able to come home and work. And so Andrew grew up knowing that life with mom and dad both at home. We wanted to build our dream house, and we did it together. So my husband built it, I designed it. Every step of the way we were just doing it together. And I heard about a company cruise, and I wanted to be able to earn the money to take my whole family with me. So we went on a cruise in the Caribbean in 2006. Also wanted to take our children to Disney World at what we felt were some pretty prime ages where they would remember it and enjoy it. That was my first faith board in 2004. Then in 2007, created a new one. So this puppy is 5 years old. That's why it looks so ratty and torn. But that was the year that my husband was able to go in 2007, travel to Africa and spend 3 weeks working on a project of farming and getting our friends here set up in a ministry. In the beginning of that year, we set a goal that we wanted to travel to Bora Bora, which is these pictures, and get our scuba diving license certificates so that we could scuba dive in Bora Bora, which was totally awesome. And some of these other goals have not become a reality yet, so I moved them to my next faith board. Oh, also in that year, here's a picture of us in Bora Bora. And in the beginning of that year, we set a goal to be personally mentored by Hans and Danny Johnson. And along with that was being invited to their home in Bora Bora. And that was an really outrageous goal that we set, considering there were 500 people who applied, who wanted the position, and there were only 25 that were filled. So it just seemed like an impossibility, but we threw it out there and just said, that is the desire of our heart, God, and He absolutely did it. Also in the year 2007, set a goal to hire an assistant to help with my business and the house, and we achieved that year. Set a goal to pay for our children, our girls, to have braces. Both of them are in braces right now. In 2007, set a goal to homeschool our girls. That did not come to pass until this last year. So sometimes you set a goal and a timeline that it just isn't the right time, but it will come to pass. That's my point I wanted to make with this 2007, sharing this here. That year, in the beginning of the year, I set a goal, I want to have a baby next year. Well, we're not always in control of those things, and I haven't had another baby since then. But there's always the possibility of the future. In that year, we set a 5-year goal. We set 1-year goals, 3-year goals, 5-year goals, 10-year goals, and 20-year goals. In 2007, set a 5-year goal that we wanted to move to a warm climate. Just choose a church, choose a really awesome church that we wanted to join, that we wanted to raise our family in, and then just move there. And the only requirement was it had to be in a warm climate. And so it was just under 5 years that was exactly what happened. And I totally forgot that I had written that out as a 5-year goal. And bam, we find ourselves in October in Texas, going to a phenomenal, amazing church that we couldn't even imagine or dream was out there. Also, for the 5-year goal was to earn $1 million this year. So you'll just have to stay tuned. We'll stay tuned to see if that one comes to pass, but I believe. In 2008, we set a family goal to date each other weekly, and we have done really, really well. It hasn't been every week, but we have done far better since setting that goal than we did previous to that in our marriage. We set a goal to make Sunday night family night. We're doing an awesome job of that, and it wasn't like that before. Also to make Sunday a day of rest, and we're doing much better with that goal. And to have devotions together as a family. So we're not on a daily basis, but we're doing it far more than prior to setting that goal. So don't be discouraged if you don't reach your goal, if you're not perfect at your goal. If it, just keep believing. That's the point. Keep believing, and the things that you are doing better at, just celebrate that, and you'll get more of that.